Right, and guys, welcome back to another episode of Jay's Allotment Diary. It's been a few weeks since I last made a video or done any sort of update. Due to I had quite a bit on, and also the weather hasn't been the best of. We have been getting loads of rain for the past few weeks, couple of weeks easy, 2 to 3 weeks. Don't get us wrong, we have had a couple of nice days, a couple of nice solid days where I have been out in the garden and I managed to get all the weeds up and stuff like that, because like I said, it's been pouring the rain for about 3 weeks and all the weeds just come up. The reason why I'm doing this video today for guys is because I have got a local show coming up soon. It's just a local show in a club. It's going to be happening the Saturday just before the bank holiday Monday in August. So I believe it's the 26th of August, which is the Saturday. I have to double check that though. So yes, it's a couple of weeks. The shows are coming up. Now this is my first time and the show. Like I said, it's just a little local show, nothing special. But guys, I need to go around the garden and see what sort of stuff I've got where I can enter into the shows, because we have had a lot of problems. Like I said, it has been raining quite a bit, so all my onions have struggled. A lot of them have had white rot. Some of them have been affected by this little disease what's going around with them at the moment, where the onions are just not performing properly, they're not growing, little bugs on them and stuff like that, you know. So well, I have had a few issues going on in the garden. I have been trying to grow some giant cabbages, and a lot of them have been attacked and all by all the slugs and stuff because of the rain. So like I said guys, we have had a lot of problems. A lot of stuff I have started to pull out of the grounds now, just because I just want to start getting the gardens cleaned up, because hopefully next year, well sorry, at the end of this year, it's a lot of stuff what I want to get burned, like old timber. I'm in the middle of taking my old shed down, because I want to get all that down before winter kicks in so I can store it, and when we get some nice dry days, yes it'll be cold, but it's perfect ideal and perfect time to have with fire. So then guys, today like I said, it's just a case of just going around the garden, recording pause, we'll see how we'll get on, and just seeing what stuff I got and what I'm thinking about entering into the show. So then guys, let's get this started. What I do is, first things first, I will show you my grapevine. So got a grapevine inside of my greenhouse, and my grapevine is 4-year-old. Planted out when I was just a little twig like that, and now it's a nice size. It's exactly where I want it to be. I haven't done a lot of work with this year, because like I say, this is its 4th year, so this is the year, the proper year where it's just starting to get loads of fruits on. And we have got some nice bunches of grapes in there. Next year I think I'll do a bit more pruning on it and keep it just chopped back nicely and stuff like that, but this year we'll just let it run wild a little bit, just to see what fruit we'll get off it. So then I think we'll start inside of the greenhouse, and I'll show you a couple of things on this plot, what I'm thinking about taking to the shows. So let's get started and have a quick little look. Right, and guys, so this is the grapevine. So it just runs up and goes all the way along. This is on its 4th year, like I said. Don't get us wrong, I have been cutting some of these back, some of the runners, because it does get rather bushy, and I don't want any of the fruits to start sweating and stuff. That is the only thing I've done with this plant, nothing else. As you can see, we've got some nice grapes coming on, you know, but when you look at these ones, some of them are just a little bunch like that. So maybe it's next year, once it starts growing again, maybe go through this sort of stuff and nip these away, and then just end up with some nice bunches of grapes like that all the way along. So it is a little bit of work what I need to be doing on the grapevine, but apart from that, I'm really happy with it. I think my dad's going to try and make some wine with these. Bit of a home brew, give it a shot anyway, why not? But there we go. Can't really do a taste test on them just yet, because they are quite firm, so I imagine they're going to be quite bitter. So we'll just let them just crack on and just mature. But there we go, that is the grapevine, and all I do for feed for that is just give it a good mucking at the beginning of the year, and every time I water it, it just soaks in, soups in bit by bit, and there we go. So this has had no feed apart from some manure at the beginning of the year. There we go. So that there is my 4-year-old grapevine. So then guys, as you can see there now, everything's starting to come out now and we're starting to get things weeded and stuff. So we've got all the weeds out, and once it starts drying up a little bit more, we'll start getting the grounds turned over and stuff. Over here we're starting to get some little cobs on. They're coming on the incredible, on the sweet corn. They're looking alright. So we'll just let them crack on. Down here we've got some pumpkins just all over the place, spread it about. There we go. This is the fennel, which has obviously went to flower, so we're going to start getting all this pulled out soon. But like I say, I'm just slowly working my way along this way of the garden. Well, I've got some blueberries, lovely blueberries, lovely. So then guys, this is my carrot bed. Last year I didn't really have any carrots because I never had to protect them with any of this netting, and this meshing is really good. It's doing a better job. And as we can see, if we go inside here, there's a nice carrot there. It looks nice on the top. I don't know what it's going to look like at the bottom, but this camera zoomed out a little bit, and that's a nice sized carrot. And these are called Sweet Candle. I'm going to be using these for the shows. And like I say, this netting's done in the world of good, because normally these leaves here turn all different colours where they've been affected by some sort of bug. So just keep that netting on, just like that. Just like that. So hopefully in about 2 weeks time, we're going to start pulling them and seeing what we actually got. Need to sort this out. This is with blackberry bush, and as you can see there, starting to get some blackberries on there now. So that's on its second year. It's a thornless one. Oh, that was absolutely beautiful. And this is the wildlife section, which we'll start to go through now and trim up and stuff, because things are starting to die back and other stuff are starting to come through. But there we go. Right guys, so just back inside of the shed, a couple of stuff there what I just showed you. Like I say, we have had a lot of problems with some stuff, getting damaged by pigeons, like with cabbages and stuff, also with broccoli and things like that, just bolted. With cauliflowers, what we put out, we had some nice cauliflowers, but some of the cauliflowers, just with all the rain, just turned yellow and stuff. You can still eat them and stuff, but they don't look very good. You know, a lot of black slugs on them and stuff, tiny little slugs inside of them and things, so a lot of stuff have, of course, being damaged. But every season's different. It doesn't affect me. It just makes me think of different other ways, different ideas what I can do and stuff like that, you know. And that's what gardening's all about, because every season's not the same, you know. For the past 2 months we've been getting hit with a load of rain, you know, and up here in the northeast. So, you know, it is what it is. So what I'm going to do now, guys, is we're going to go and have a look at some giant cabbages. I have got a couple of giant marrows what I want to show you as well. My dahlias are starting to come through. I don't know if I'm going to show any of the dahlias. I'm quite tempted, but I need to get the vases, the green vases. So I'm just looking around at the moment to see if I can pick any of them up, but they're all quite expensive. I'm just looking for my dad because he's supposed to be coming down. I want to try and catch him before I go. They're all quite expensive, you know, so I'm looking around at the moment, but we're going to go down. We're going to have a look at some dahlias, which are starting to just open up now. I've got some gladiolus, big show ones, which are starting to open up now, but I think that they're coming too early. But it is what it is. I didn't plan to show any flowers this year. I'm going to concentrate on that next year, because I'm thinking about doing a lot more like dahlias and stuff, and gladdies for next year, but that's a different video. So like I say, guys, I'm going to take it down now. We're going to go and have a look at some of my dahlias. I've got some cabbages, big giant cabbages, which are starting to heart up. The marrows, we'll go down and have a look at some of the marrows. I've got about 2 of them. I've got a couple of leeks left, but unfortunately the leeks are just, it's been a disaster for me for the leeks this year, for the shows. I think I've been overfeeding them and putting too much nitrogen in the ground, and what's happened is this is what I've been told, and what's happened is it's caused a lot of bugs where they're just coming in and they're just eating all the fibre roots, and the plant's just not developing, it's not growing because they can't get out there to get all the nutrients in because they've been getting ate. So I don't have any leeks to show. I need 3 of them, and I've probably got 2, and they're tiny. So leeks are not going to happen this year, I don't think, for me. I have got some big onions which are at home at the moment, drying out. Well, I say big onions, I think I got them round about 17 inches, 16 inches round. Same again, what happened is fripp, a lot of damage by fripp. All the leaves were turning silver. Fripp is a tiny little bug what lives in between the leaves what grow. So we call them flutes because they're round on an onion, and we call them flags because they're flat on a leek. So on the onions, where the fruits come out in between of the onion, tiny little bugs sit there, which is called fripp, and they suck all the sap out the plant. As soon as the first leaf pops up like that, they're sucking all the sap out and just knocks the plant. So they're being battered a bit as well. So same again, guys, bit of a disaster, but I am happy with them. They're all what they are. Hopefully next year I have some better onions, because I'm not going to stop, I'm not going to give up. I'm still collecting stock. I'm talking to someone at the moment, he's got a load of seeds off a 27-inch round onion, big onion, 27 inches round. He's going to sort some seed out. He's got the head there, big massive head, it's drying out, and he's going to hook us up with some seed. That's why I'm in the middle of taking the shed down, because I want to build my own shed, but I want to extend a little greenhouse on the side of it and build some raised beds inside of it and stuff, so I can put some onions in. That's the plan anyway. But we'll go through that on another video. We'll get back to it. I get sidetracked. So yeah, so I'm going to take it down there and have a look. So we've got some sweet candle carrots. Hopefully they're going to be going out and they're going to be looking good. And hopefully we're going to have some cabbages, giant cabbages, if they don't start splitting, because they are starting to heart up. But we're getting a lot of rain, like I say, guys, and the plants are sucking it all in, and it's kind of pop, and I don't want to do that. And I'm trying to battle with the slugs and the snails. But guys, before I babble on anymore, let's get down there and have a look. Right guys, just made it up to the plot. I'm going to go outside and have a quick little look to see what sort of stuff I got, hopefully for the shows what are going to be coming up. It has been raining, but it has stopped now, so we're going to go out there and have a quick little look and see what the crack is. Okay. So then guys, we'll start at the beginning, the top end of the garden. As you can see, they've got loads of timber there, and this is because I'm starting to take the shed down now. I want to get all this down and just flattened before the winter kicks in. So once all this stuff there is all took out, I can start burning it over the winter, because I want to extend all this all the way along there. I've got a shed and that behind there, and I don't know if I'm going to do something with this, extend it or what, but I have got plans, because I'm hoping to get a shed up here with some sort of greenhouse attached to it in this section. But that's for another time, that's another video. This is the little temporary raised bed for we carrots. Got different ones here, and they seem to be doing okay. Got some nice parsnips coming on there, so yeah, full of weeds. But like I say, all this is going to get flattened, so that probably end up be going or getting moved somewhere else. These are just pot leeks, and they're doing quite well actually. These are some dahlias what I got given off the neighbour. No special, no fancy, but yeah, they're looking quite nice. As you can see, weeds are starting to come through. This was a big mound which I'll try to level off and fill that up with. But yeah, so we'll come over here, guys. This is what I want to show you. So these are my gladiolis. These are nice big ones for shows. As you can see, they're big and tall. I never grew these before, so I'm quite new to these. And they're a canny size. As you can see they're starting to flower a little bit, so I think they're coming a little bit too early for the shows if I decide to show them. But yeah, I'm going to have a better system and a better setup for these, hopefully for next year, and get a lot more, because these are good quality. I take a nice dark red, as you can see there, it's looking good, it's looking really good. Just got to be careful I don't trip over and snap my neck. This is my sweet corn. This is incredible. Grow this every year, and as you can see they've got some nice cobs coming on there now. About 3 cobs of a plant. So there's 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. You normally get about 2 of them. And as you can see there, tassels are dying back, so they're swelling up nicely now. Looking really good. This here is a giant marrow. It's a funny old shape, this one. Yeah, funny old shape. It's not really growing very long, it's more plumping out. It's got a bit weight of it, but not loads. But yeah. So hopefully that's going to be going to the show. But I've got this one here, which is better. This is a giant marrow. That's a giant marrow. The camera zoomed out, so it doesn't really do it justice, but believe me, that's a nice big one. It's got some weight, nice and green. Got this bit of plastic here, it's like a 2-tone, and what this is doing is because I did have 2 of these originally, and the other one just rotted away, and that was due to because when the sun was getting out, it was warming it up, and you can quite imagine the size of it there. It's a big old lump, and inside it's just warming all the moisture inside, and it just causes it to rot. So this here holds in all the heat and stops it from reflecting on my marrow. So there we go. This does get fed. I feed it once a week, and it's on some I think it's bio grow, something like that. But yeah, it's looking good. So that there is going to be going to the shows. Like I say, it's just a local show. I did try and put some cabbages out and some kohlrabi, but as you can see, they're just being munched a bit. Next year I'm thinking about putting a load of dahlias in here and over there, because there's a lot of club root inside of this porch yard and over there. I can't mess around with it and try and fill it with loads of lime and stuff, but I'm just thinking about dahlias next year. As you can see, I started to pull stuff out and clean up with cabbages. Had a nice little crop of some summer cabbages. My broccoli didn't work out very well. It just bolted because I tried a club root resistant one and it wasn't the best. And then also my cauliflowers, cheesy F1, they were all right, but a lot of them did start to go yellow and stuff, so I just pulled them. Just getting things cleaned, because like I say, my main priority is getting all this down and getting it bond. Not going to bother growing anything over winter. Just going to concentrate on getting it sorted. So back to the dahlias. Like I say, these are some dahlias where I was giving off my neighbour. As you can see, he's got some beauties over there. I would zoom in, but my camera's a bit knackered on the phone. So he has given me some. So there was just what he gave me, just to put them in the ground, just to fill this little bit of space up. These are some what I have bought. So these are giants. This one here is a Jubilee Boy. It's just starting to open up now. This one here has a Hertfordshire Champion, I think. As you can see, it's starting to open up. And if you look at the petals, absolutely fantastic. And then we've got a couple of Jupiters over there. I can't remember the second names of them, but them are looking good as well. So hopefully I'm going to have some plans for them. Same again, just filling them plots up over there next year. This was my lettuce little compartment. I was going on with lettuce, and it was absolutely fantastic. Worked a treat. I need to get in there, get it all cleaned out now, because like I said, we have had a lot of rain, so things have started to boat. Just quickly go back on these. As you can see, they're on a single stem, nice single stem there, nice and strong. So what I've been doing is, that's how it grows, and then you get the 3 flower heads. So I keep it on one stem, take all the side shoots off, and then these here, I just pinch that one out and pinch that one out, and then you see you got a little sneaky one just sitting there. Pinch it out, and that plant there go nice and strong, and you will get a nice strong plant like that. But I'm learning, it's learning. These are some Brussels sprouts, as you can see there. Never covered them, full of caterpillars and God knows what, but we're getting some sprouts on, so maybe it's next year, try a bit harder. So we might have some flowers I want to take to the shows, not too sure yet. This is some chard. Been growing, it's starting to go to flower now, but it's been absolutely fantastic. Been getting plenty of it, but yeah, something good. So I will be getting rid of that very soon. These are some beetroots what I directly sowed into the ground. These are Pendle F1, I think the Pendle F1, and I'm hoping to take a couple of these to the shows and all, because they do get nice and round. You know, they're a nice round one. Probably getting a little bit too big now, but you know, something to show. So I want three of them. So there's another something I can bring back to the shows. So hopefully we're going to have some beetroot. We're going to have some of the giant marrows, some of the sweet candle carrots, look with sunflower. Beauty. Look at the stem on it. The stem is huge, huge. These are my roses. This is a new plant. Oh, smell fantastic. They smell lovely, lovely. And yes guys, if you can see in the background there, these are 2 giant cabbages. Absolutely massive, huge. I'm worried in case that's going to just burst, go pop. But I have been taking this off because we do get a lot of slug damage, which I'll show you in a minute. This is another one which is starting to heart up now. This one's bigger. But as you can see, so like I said, I have had this took off, and it's still pretty soft inside of there, guys. There's plenty of time. Hopefully that's going to be ready in 2 weeks time. But if we go around the back, this is where the slug damage is, round there, all around the back of the leaves. There's a slug there trying to get in. But as you can see, hopefully anyway, it's a lot of damage. I'm not bothered if it's on the back end, as long as it don't start affecting the front. So I'm just zooming in at the moment, guys, with my eyes, and just seeing if I can see anything dodgy inside of there. I do take this off every morning, just to get in there and give them a bit of a clean, just to protect them. Because like I say, guys, they're a nice size, and it's definitely going to be a talking point. Because it's only just a local show. I've got some chrysanthemums here, but they're not doing the best of. Christopher Lawson. There's that one. And this one here is a Allison piece. So that's a nice yellow one. That's a nice red one. But as you can see, not doing the best of. I haven't put much time in them, guys. I just planted them out, and that's it. But we have had a lot of rain. So So there we go, some lovely cabbages then. So then guys, inside of the potting tunnel, I've got some lovely tomatoes coming on. So as you can see there, I just trimmed all the leaves from the lower part of the plant. No need for them anymore, they've done the job. These are ripening up lovely, ready to pick, looking really good. So this is a Tigerella, and at the back there we have got the Rosella. Rosella's fantastic, it just keeps on cropping all the time. I don't really care much for the plant because it's a very messy plant. As you can see there, they're just dropping on the floor and stuff like that, but an absolutely lovely fruit. And if you look after it and stuff like that, it will keep on giving you fruit all day long. So there we go. If we come over to this, yeah, these are the leeks. So I just gave up with these leeks now, guys. As you can see, they've gone silver. That's full of frip. They're just moving all over. That's due to they're seeing it's high nitrogen and it's caused little bugs and that. Watch us eating all the roots and stuff. So they're a write-off, absolute write-off. But nothing's lost, guys. Nothing's lost. So guys, nothing's lost. Got some stuff for the shows, which I'm pleased with. So hopefully we're going to have some giant marrows, a couple of giant cabbages. We're going to have some beetroot. We're going to have some of the sweet canned carrots. I have got some onions at home which are drying out. They're sitting around about 16-17 inches round, so they're a nice size. I'll try and get a picture up so you can have a little look. Yes, I'm gutted about them leeks, but just one of them things at the end of the day, guys. Hopefully next year I will improve on it, and I will have a decent leek to show. The flowers, hopefully I can show a couple of them. The only issue what I got is I need to get the vases, and I've been shopping around, and I think it's going to cost like 30 quid for 4. So I'm shopping around at the moment for them. If I don't get them, I don't get them. I have got plans for dahlias, what I'm going to be doing next year, hopefully. So yeah, that is about it. So I'm really pleased. I have got some stuff for the shows. I know it's not the leeks, but what can you do? Towards next year. Towards next year. So there we go, guys. That is round about it. As you can see there, when I've with the shed and stuff, I'm in the middle of sorting that out. I want to get all that down, flat packed, ready for over winter, so I can start getting it burnt when we're allowed to have fires on the plot. So I just want to get it all flattened because I have got plans what I want to be doing up there. A lot of work needs to be done inside this pony tunnel because just the airflow is not right, the conditions are not right. So I need to do some a bit of tweaking to this pony tunnel, hopefully over the winter. So there we go, guys. I understand it's been quite a while since I last made a video. It's just had a lot on, that's all. And also it's been absolutely pouring down a rain. So there we go, guys. I will do another update in the next couple of weeks when we start pulling some stuff out for the shows, and hopefully all this stuff has survived, which I just showed you, and also improved in size and stuff, you know. But yeah, so I don't know, upload in the next couple of weeks, just getting everything prepared, ready for the shows. So thank you very much for watching. If you do like this content, please leave us a thumbs up, I really appreciate it. And if you're considering subscribing, guys, just hit the subscribe button, hit that bell, and you'll be notified every time I upload a video. So there we go, guys. Thank you very much for watching. Cheers for all your likes and your comments, and hopefully I'll catch you in the next couple of weeks getting prepared, ready for the local show. So I'll catch you in a bit.